This is Valley News Live at noon.
Moorhead police are trying to help find a vulnerable runaway from Sartell, Minnesota, who may be in the FM area. 14-year-old Cadence Johnson is in foster care and was last seen in North Moorhead on Wednesday night with another girl. Call police if you have any information on her. Well, new for you at noon. A man is behind bars after Fargo police say he drove drunk in a stolen car. Police were called to the parking lot of the former Toys R Us on 13th Avenue just after 6 yesterday evening. The caller said they saw a man looking into cars and trying to open the doors, and he took off in a stolen car. Police found the car about a mile away and tried to pull the driver over. He ended up hitting a tree and running off on foot. Police arrested 25-year-old Cornell Critter on possession of a stolen vehicle and driving under the influence, among other charges. Well, a man accused of vandalizing at least 6 downtown Fargo businesses last month has been arrested. 24-year-old Marshall Slater was arrested this morning on a felony charge of criminal mischief. Police say it's in connection to the string of bricks and rocks thrown through windows on August 18th. The vandalisms resulted in close to $10,000 of damage. Visitors are no longer allowed at the North Dakota State Hospital in Jamestown because of the surge in COVID-19 cases across the state. The hospital will continue to assess the risk to patients and staff for COVID transmission. Anything dropped off for a patient can be dropped off at the La Hug main entrance. Patients and staff will have temperature checks and health screenings, and of course, masks are required. Well, we saw some sprinkles this morning and the clouds to remain in the sky. What should we expect for this Labor Day weekend? Let's check in with meteorologist Nathan Hopper. Nathan, happy Friday. It's finally here.
Yeah, Friday finally here. It's nice, and especially going into a long weekend as well. Rainfall reports from yesterday's storms. We've got some updated reports that I've got for you. Some of them, of course, some of the highest reports have remained unchanged. 382 there in Galesburg, 339 for our friends in Pillsbury. Those are both end-on sites. One of the updates I have for you is the Moorhead measurement there. 2.62 measured there in Moorhead, and 2.07 at the airport still stands for yesterday's total rainfall. Then on the next page here, I did get some updates here as well. I believe I updated the Grand Forks number to 0.72. That's up just 1/100th of an inch there. But the Fergus Falls report I definitely updated there. That's 2.26 they measured there in Fergus Falls. So those are some of the updates for you that we've gotten, as well as that Thief River Falls number was updated 1.06. Of course, we just got those updates this morning. So that's what we've got for you, some good soaking showers that we had that were just long-term through the day. And I saw a bunch of people out mowing their lawns today. So this weekend you can see a great look at our Grand Forks Home of Economy Skycam. If you have to mow the lawn before you head out to town, you know, this afternoon, this evening, looks like it'll be a pretty good time to do it. Still seeing some reduced visibilities out toward Bemidji. I think that's really just some rain and some drizzle that we're still seeing. Elsewhere, visibilities are just fine, except perhaps for our friends there in Wheaton. 7 miles, that visibility there. But of course, Brian, as you were saying, it's Friday, holiday weekend upon us. I'll be able to dive deeper into the forecast for that holiday weekend coming up here in a few minutes.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, Nathan.
You bet.
Well, dozens of people are confirmed dead after a major flooding in the Northeast caused by the remnants of Hurricane Ida. What was left of the storm brought dangerous floods, record rains, and tornadoes to the Northeast, mostly impacting the states of New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. The National Weather Service says between 6 and 10 inches of rain fell over several hours in New York. At least 42 deaths have been confirmed, with the possibility of more to come. The American economy added just 235,000 jobs in August. That's compared to the 700,000 expected by economists. Released of monthly data this morning showed that the unemployment rate fell 0.2%. August was marked by natural disasters and a dramatic surge in the coronavirus, spurred by the highly transmissible Delta variant. President Joe Biden spoke on the report this morning.
We're the only developed country in the world. I'll say that again. We're the only developed country in the world whose economy is now bigger than it was before the pandemic. Because of the groundwork we laid with the American Rescue Plan, our vaccination strategy, we're seeing an economy and a job market that can weather the ups and downs of the Delta variant and anything else that comes our way.
The Delta variant is weighing on consumer behavior and confidence, but economists expect any hiring slowdown to be brief. One of the most recognizable of the Capitol rioters is expected to plead guilty today. Jacob Chansley, known as a QAnon shaman, was seen inside the Senate chamber on January 6th wearing a horned bearskin outfit. Chansley faced 6 charges, including civil disorder, but it's not clear which he'll plead guilty to or what sentence he may face. Friends are rallying around a farm family in the Hubbard County that lost part of its hay supply to a fire. They're telling us that the hay shed at the Slimler farm near Akeley caught fire yesterday, and about a third of the stash was destroyed. No one and no animals were hurt, but the hay was part of the supply to their cattle through the winter. And now there's a social media push for anyone who can help the Slimlers resupply. There's no word on what caused that fire. Well, Valley News Live and Corwin Automotive are encouraging you to help to stock the shelves during this Hunger Action Month. Corwin is matching all gifts to the Great Plains Food Bank up to $50,000 made by September 30th. You can find the link to donate on our website, valleynewslive.com. Well, coming up at noon, many are heading out to the lakes this Labor Day weekend, but don't forget the rules in place so you don't end up with a ticket or worse, jail time. And we continue our Friday with the clouds. It's Labor Day weekend, so what should we expect? Meteorologist Nathan Hopper has those answers up next.